I've been contemplating this one all day. So I had to come home and make it. Before and after. The before and after. I think it turned out fantastic. Popped into my brain last night. And I had to just get home and make it. So, there you go. More to follow. Probably going to make 2 of them. But I think that is awesome. I'm going to get some different tire sizes. But I think that's awesome. If you like that one, how about this one? Farm all in. We are hammering them out right now. So we've been working on something this morning. This is the original one that I made. This one is the 3D printed one. I don't have a 3D printer. I had somebody make this for me. I messed it up, so we had to fix it. But anyways, that's not that important. But this one is longer than the one I made. So you do have a full range of turn here. And then we put the cab, the canopy, although it's just sitting on there. We put a canopy that we took off of the pulling tractor. We put the canopy from the pulling tractor on here. So that is on there. Sled's always in gear though, so just FYI, sled's always in gear. But yeah, we got a canopy on there now. We got the tow thing. The scale could ride here. Then I got to thinking this morning, I said, the roller box would actually fit right here on top. The roller box would fit right on top of that thing. But anyways, that's 2 of the things we were working on this morning. Here's the other one. So I asked somebody to make me one of these, and they did nothing. So I sat down this morning and made my own. Dirt scraper. So we have some suitcase weights we could sit right here. Maybe add another piece here or something. Or not. It's all good. Once I get this completed, I might send it to the guy and see if he can 3D print me a bunch of them after I complete it. Because if he could 3D print me a bunch of these, that would be awesome. But anyways, we try to get it straight. Hopefully we got it at least functional, you know. We're using pieces from the leftover school bus. As you can see the black mark down the side, because it's the only plastic we had laying around here. So I think we got it somewhat. It may be a little bit off, but we got it somewhat. But anyways, there you go. Still working on stuff. We finally got 5 minutes where we aren't at work, we aren't at a yard sale, and we're not having to go somewhere. So, we're doing stuff. Catch y'all later on the next one. How about a 720 with duals, y'all? I'll be down with that. Look good to y'all? Just did that one. The inside wheels are actually damaged, by the way. That's why they're on the inside. But it rolls straight. How about this one? 720 stone boat puller. Tires on backwards. Weighted up. Still in progress. What do you think of that one? I don't know if it hitches a little too long to get the stand up like they do, but you know. That's the next one. It's gonna get some stuff too. It's a little H. It's got some M wheels here to go on it. What do you think? Formula H. Wish I had some different front wheels, but it's all good. So we redid this one. It had the 66s on it, but they're rubbing the fender. So we put 30.5s on there, duals. We didn't do anything to this one. We just took it out of the case and took it apart and put it back together again. We were experimenting to see if we could put bigger tires on it and it would look right. But it didn't, so we left it. This one here was also in the case. This one had gray spacers. We took those out, put red ones in there. Although we damaged that one putting it in, trying to get it out. So anyways. Still looks good. We're just playing with this one because we ran out of wheels, yellow wheels. So we're just playing with this one. See how she looks. We need some more yellow wheels or we need to start painting. We did this one in gray the other day. I think it turned out awesome. These are also 30.5s. Farmall M. Just did this one. Ran out of gray wheels. So We stuck some white ones on there. This one here is a newer tractor. You see it's black right here. And the seat is also black versus the other one. We just did an exhaust pipe on this. Tried to do a chrome stack, but it's not working out. It's very hard to do these. They're very small. Then you gotta get them to go in the hole. But anyways, it's in there. So we got a Case International chopper with a bent tongue, missing head, and had snout. We tried to straighten the tongue as best we could. Still might do some more. I guess we could have left the snout on there. But we had a New Holland chopper that needed a snout. So we put it on here. It doesn't quite fit right. And it was very difficult to get it in there. But it's in there, so we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. But it's in there. And then this chopper will get a different snout and a pickup head when we get around to ordering some of them. That's what we're gonna do with this one. Pickup head and a different snout. So we got some more John Deeres to do the same thing with. So we're sitting down here this evening, playing around, making a couple hitches, just for the fun of it. And putting a couple wheels on these grain carts. Just so somebody can still play with them. Because we've been stealing the wheels to put on tractors. So that's what we're doing right now. We just came back from our big day of selling toys. So that's what we're working on tonight. We got several of these, and so we're gonna make several of those. So, and we've been playing around with making a couple of these, so you know. And then we took our little tow chain the other day and put it on the sled, so it looks like it hooks up like so. It's not really centered on there, but it just looks good. So but it'll look good. Good enough anyways. Except each one of these has got to be a little different so that they will stay on. I didn't make this one quite right, but anyways, it works. Well, I got some bad news. So the hitch that I made to go on the front of this sled and the scraper that I made, sent it off to get 3D printed. Well, it got lost in the mail. So now we have to start all over again. That's really aggravating. But anyways, can't do anything about it. It's gone in the mail now, so start all over again. Don't want to do that, but gotta make it happen. Well, since we had the mishap with the mail system, we went back to the original hitch, and we did a little modifying on the back side to get it to fit better. And it does turn.
Yeah.
It does turn. We just had to add a little bit to the back of it and do a little filing, but it does fully turn. So it not quite as long as the 3D printed version, but and we got the angle right, where before we didn't have that right. So we did that the other day, and we attached this chain here, which is just clamped around the end of the hitch there without the so it still works. It doesn't quite exactly pull straight, but it still works. But we had a cab. Well, we broke that. So anyways, just doing a little tractor pulling this evening. Well, y'all, we got a whole pile of goodness here. Whole big bag full of goodness here. We gonna make some more. I got some smaller ones too. Well, y'all, we had a problem. We have a lot of problems here lately, but we had a problem. We needed a drill bit between 3/32 and 7/64. 7/64 was way too big, but we needed just a little bit bigger than 3/32. So in that process, we went out and we picked up these metric bits from the Harbor Freight, and there's like 4 different sizes of bit in between, at least 4 different sizes of bit in between those 2 drill bits. So we had to go, we needed some metric bits, and it worked. This one rolls now. If I were to hit this tractor with the 7/8 bit or the 7/16 whatever bit, it would have just disintegrated the axles. So, but it rolls good now. Before it didn't roll at all. But it rolls good now. So anyways, I'm happy. We can pretty much call this one a success now. Just need to do a little more to it, and then we can start repeating the process. But we got hung up for quite a while on that process, so we are good to move on with that one. We did this one last night. This little case right here. We did that one last night. That one will be for sale here soon. And we still have, well, we have this one right here for sale. It's got the 30.5, the larger size tires. This one right here, the 30.5 shorter tires. This one we still have with the duals. Still good to go somewhere. And we got some more with the 66s ready to go. So we'll have a couple of those ready to go here. This one here is not for sale, but this is the other one with like the 24s, the 24 32s on it from the grain cart. And we were playing with tractors last night, so they're all out here on the table. But anyways, we went to town, got some parts, got some things. We need to get out of here and go do some real work. Stop playing toys. But anyways, metric drill bits. It's a must-have when doing stuff like this. You gotta have that little half size.